Zombie game. Go figure. Ooh. Um, we're gonna be playing, and we're gonna do some fanfiction talking. And since I don't have any sound, kids can hear me or not, but man, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this is gonna be a while, so I'm gonna explain to you what's going to be happening in this fanfiction, in the fanfiction I'm going to be talking about. Uh, ooh, my stomach. Anyway, in this fanfiction, that I'm talking about, uh, I'm creating and I'm going to post it on YouTube. Oh! Oh! Dog hit my stomach. It hurt. It hurt. Definitely hurt. So, as I was saying, it is almost as worse as the balls. I say almost. Almost the same. Ooh. Oh, Chainsaw, why'd you have to hit my stomach like that, buddy? Okay, so, as I was saying, G, my cat, or, wow, my whole stomach is all messed up because of that headbutt he did to me. Um, so, okay, let me breathe real quick. Alright, there we go, much better. So, this fanfiction is about, not One Piece. No, we won't do that one. No, that's gonna be a different story for, or a different telling for a different day. This is gonna be a Naruto and Bleach story. I'm gonna go with. I do want to do a Bleach and a One Piece fanfiction, but uh, I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know how to do that just yet. Cause I'm not fully up with the series, or with the whole crew, I should say. So I don't know who. Are you kidding me? I don't know who the. I don't know who the. Are you serious? What the hell? What the hell hit me? Who the hell hit me? Anyways, that bastard did. Fucker. Anyways, as I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by that guy, oh crap. I knew it. I'm dead. So, I can't do a One Piece fanfiction because I'm not fully up on par with it. I know I could read the manga all the way up from there, but kinda don't want to. I just want to watch the anime so that way I can figure out where to. Hey, get away from my cup. It's my water. We'll just call that a never existing round. Alright. Okay, so this is a Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball Z fanfiction with some Fate elements. No, Fate could no. We'll worry about. We don't have to worry about Fate. Um, this is gonna be a Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball Z fanfiction. Well, when I mean by Dragon Ball Z, I mean the Saiyan race. When you don't get ahead of me and say, oh, you're gonna make Naruto super overpowered and he's gonna be able to destroy his own planet, blah blah blah. You're wrong, because this is not. This is a heavily nerfed. I mean, nerf Saiyan. We don't want planet destroyers all the time, right? So why not give Naruto what's that word I'm looking for? A challenges on along the way instead of being heavily nerfed. So that way I can see for myself how truly powerful he could become. And be what he is on his own. So, be what he is on his own. Anyways, getting to the point of the story, Naruto is gonna have two different bloodlines for this to be working right now. He's gonna have his dad's bloodline, because his dad is not. He's not just ancient Saiyan, which they are supposed to be. He's the last one of his kind, but he's also he was only a kid when he was on this planet, so he can't use Ki Blast. So he had to mix when he was born, or when he was still a child there on the Namakazes, he gained their Gekka Genkai of having a guide of a dragon, guide their and that souls, but their be like their sealed state. So they have sealed dragons inside of them, and Naruto has the strongest one. His dad's got the opposite of a good kind, but they ended up getting along and becoming the Yellow Flash. And Naruto gets a lot of spirits inside of him. So, but the thing is, he won't go, oh no, did I just die? Okay, good, I didn't die. I would have been so mad. So Naruto goes to his father, or not to his father. Goes. We'll talk about this in a minute. Right now, just chillax, grab a Coke, and listen to. So we see Naruto on his he's 6 years old. Ever since he could remember, he's always been left alone. Or our poor protagonist has no idea what power he holds. But when he is awakened from his deep slumber, he feels power. I don't know why I'm rhyming. So Naruto is in a deep sleep right now because he was getting beaten by the village as per usual. But I have to do it like this, because if I don't do it like this, then I don't know how to start the story off with Naruto getting training and him becoming Hell on Wheels for, times to come, and kicking the snot out of everybody. So I devised a way for this to happen. Also, Naruto will also have well, we'll just explain it later. So Naruto's in a deep sleep, or that's what people want you to think. he's in his he's in a he's in a coma, I think I should call it. So this coma that Naruto's in puts a strain on his body, and for too much of pressure could kill Naruto because of the beating he took. He was only a mere like flesh and bone, or like a pile of broken bones. And people, even though Kage looked disgusted by his village of what they'd done to a pure innocent boy who still remained pure and innocent, not knowing how or why he was put to the test on how these guys treated him like garbage. It wasn't fair for poor little Naruto, but it was also not fair for crud. It also wasn't fair for crud. It wasn't fair for little Naruto to be born like that, so Naruto tries his best to ignore the villagers, but ever since he could remember, he was always getting beaten up by them. Until one day, he went to go, what was it called? He went to go and see for himself and what he can do. He finally, he was coming home to his apartment that his Gigi had gotten him. All of a sudden, people started beating him up. Like always, he was starting to get mad. This was getting ridiculous, he said. I wish they would just get rid of their hatred for me. I know I'm not the fox. They should know that I'm not the fox, but they don't. It's literally maddening. Yeah. Naruto is a little upset that his father put the fox inside him, but he doesn't know it's his dad yet. But he knows it's somebody did it, but he doesn't know who. But he doesn't have any he doesn't know why he did it. If he knew why, then he would respect the person that did this to him. But he couldn't, for his life of him, figure out why they would do this to him, and especially on his oh, so I think this is automatic. Right? No, it's a 3-shot burst. Never mind. One more shot. I'll take it. I know it's a big gun with a lot of ammo, but I'll take it. Shoots fast. Pretty cool. Got great fire rate. Anyways. So, as we see, Naruto is leaving with his not leaving, but he's trying to head, but he was so beat up that he couldn't move right, so he passed out right before he could go home. And just as the Hokage was getting worried that his grandson was was not feeling well, he went to his house to see that there was blood everywhere, and that his grandson wasn't there. Not his real grandson, but he sees Naruto as his adopted grandson, and he he feels like every time he talks to the boy, he has failed him. Every chance he gets, he feels like he has failed Naruto. You can see tears running down his face as he's looking for Naruto. He goes checks at the hospital, but he knows people don't like Naruto, so they wouldn't bring him there. As he was going to check the hospital, goes across. He was going to take a scenic route to a place called um what was it? What was the name of it again? I can't remember. Oh, it's an alleyway right by his house where Naruto was getting his beating. He sees a body laying there, praying to God that it's Naruto, and it was. As the villagers took him away from that spot a couple years or a couple days after, and put him in his place, but not in his what was it called? Not in his room, but on his face on the dirt, like he was some some dog that doesn't deserve to live or something like that. I don't know the terminology to use in this situation, but that's the best one I could think of. So, as Naruto finally given up, he checks the boy's pulse. No, he hasn't. That's my boy. For some reason, even if I was Hokage, I would have gave up a long time ago, said the old man. And then you hear Naruto chuckle. If I were like you, old man, I wouldn't retire. I'll let those civilian bastards get what's coming to them. He did he just hear Naruto and said, "GG, did you just hear what I just said?" And he just shook his head up and down, saying that he understood what Naruto had just said to him. Cool, even though I'm knocked out, I have like telepathy. That's some cool stuff. So Naruto was telling his Gigi about what was going on that night and how he ended up in that situation and, and meeting a certain someone of importance. Eh, he knew how to keep this part a secret from the council. So after a while, the Hokage was getting even madder by the second. Was what Naruto was telling him. Everything he was told was lies and deceit from one of his Anbu. I'll let you guys know. Inu in this story is not the same as Kakashi. Okay, he's a root Anbu in this story, and Kakashi is just a Jonin. He quit being an Anbu for many years, and the Hokage has some senile acts here and there, but he doesn't. It's not his fault. He has a lot of paperwork, so of course it's gonna bother his psyche. So, as I was saying, uh, the Hokage finally understood what's going on. Naruto, I need you to stay here for a minute. He's like, okay, what for? I'm gonna go to the council chambers and I'm gonna get some stuff done that should have been done a long time ago. So after Naruto shook his head, okay, that means you gotta come with me, Naruto. And that's when we hear, oh man, I gotta talk to old Bones and Riggedy Bags and Scarface and Warhawk Man. Scarface, Warhawk Man are the same person, by the way. That's how Naruto identified people when he was younger, when he see these people with his Gigi. but when he's Scarface, he never trusted Scarface or One-Armed Man. This man was Danzo, aka, if you were wondering. He had the first Hokage's DNA within his arm, and he didn't have the Sharinegans yet because the um the coup d'etat hasn't happened yet. So Suki and Sasuke are not. Well, Suki won't be an Avenger like her brother Sasuke, and Mikoto will be alive. So that way she could train Naruto with his new ability. Because when Naruto was born, he had a genjutsu over his eyes that make them blue. But they're not really blue. They're more they're blue, but they're more dragon shaped with a silver eye. They're called the Rugon. It's kind of like the Renegon, but a little bit more, a little less powerful, and a lot stronger too. Damn, I died. I didn't know I was gonna die that fast. Oh well. Yep. I suck at this game. So as as Naruto finally, man, I gotta stretch my butt. So Naruto finally understood. Finally understood what was going on. So he decided a good chance was up for grabs. He decided to go to currently unconscious. But before that, what was I saying about? Oh yeah, no, Sasuke will walk down the same path as before. So, and his mother and sister or twin sister will live with Naruto. Naruto headquarters. Hang on. So after a when I mean at headquarters, I mean Naruto's own apartment buildings. So I thought that would have been funny to have Naruto headquarters be the apartment name. Anyways, as I was saying, Sasuke is gonna be like his dad, and they both live with. He lives with his dad and his older brother Itachi, but I I just want to say that after a while, okay. So now we're at where we're at. So Naruto's GG is finally caught up with all the stuff, and so he's like, all right, Naruto, what are we gonna do? Well, I gotta be in my mind for a couple more minutes, because when I come out, I'm not gonna be in the same place or in the same state of mind. GG, you understand that, correct? You know, I mean, you're like, yes, I understand, Naruto, but what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about your attackers? And what do you want? Because this is the first time his Gigi got really pissed off that one of his Anbu got replaced. But then he remembered that Inu was not supposed to be on Anbu, so he knows that this wasn't Kakashi at all. And Naruto knew this same thing, Because Inu was very, very sociable, but this dog mask guy wasn't. So Naruto, or this dog mask had no color in it, and it had a root symbol on its forehead. So the fourth or third Hokage knew exactly who it was. So after a while, uh, Naruto finally woke up from his deep slumber because he couldn't get enough sleep as it is, but there was still some things that Naruto had on his mind that he didn't know what he wanted to know. But he couldn't ask a Fuzzy Butt or uh, Bahamut, the Lord of Elements, and he couldn't ask his Zanbakuto either from what his parent or his mom's side of the family. She had all three sides of all three spirit races, so does he. Apparently, he's got more than that though. He's got a demon fox, a godly dragon, and three spirits that help him, or two technically, but three races out of it that he doesn't understand. So yeah, Naruto is still human, but a badass nonetheless. So after a while, Naruto finally came to terms with that he was going to be a freak of nature for the rest of his life. And so he decided to tell Gigi the paperwork problem because he heard it from Kyuubi once. And he's been training a little bit, nothing too bad, because he learned that every time he gets up from a fight, he gets stronger. That's why the villagers' punches and kicks weren't that hard, or didn't hurt that much this time. And his endurance went up severely, a lot more than that. So, but he still kept a lean and muscular body underneath that blue horde orange jumpsuit. And he didn't even like the jumpsuit. He told his Gigi about all the stuff that the people were doing to him. So that's why he's making a council meeting right now. Alright, I gotta pause it for right now. My controller's about to die. Yeah. So, I will still talk, so don't get me wrong. I'm still talking to you guys. I just gotta charge my controller, and I'm just gonna relax for a minute and talk. Because I like talking a lot. Okay, there we go. And here we go. Oh yes. Oh yes, this feels nice. Here's my plate. I'm getting kind of chilly. So, Naruto finally wakes up, and after his GG has called the meeting after he woke up. So, so okay. So Naruto finally got up, and his GG was notified that Naruto was up. Thankfully, by his personal Anbu, as Naruto told him. Just so you know. Hang on. Just so you know, guys, that oh, I guess I should quit, huh? The quality's not that good. Well, we'll continue this another time. I need to lay down and relax.